Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is December 20th, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content. I hope you can come back for more. Today I want to discuss some information or to try to help out or share some information for eBay sellers and Amazon sellers. And I got a couple windows opened up there. Well, more than a couple, but we're going to check it out a little bit. I'm going to bump out of here. I'm going to split screen, and we're going to, I'm going to expand a little on each, website I'm on. I don't read verbatim, so we'll be here too long if I did that there. But I will give you the URLs, tell you the companies where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you if you'd like to pick up where I left off. First off, if you are an Amazon seller, there is a video that's put out by the Wall Street Journal. I don't know, I think it's about 8 minutes long. I don't want to play it, but I will, in the website, I will show you the hyperlink. I highly recommend, I looked at it, and if you are a full-time Amazon seller, you're not going to be too happy with that, with the information you're going to see posted there. But however, I think it's a good thing that you do check it out. Upon checking out that video, I'd like to hear what you have to say. Please leave a comment in there on the box below, the comment box, and let me know what you think about it. I'll be honest with you, I am not an Amazon seller, but after watching this here, I would be a little concerned about what's going on that selling platform, and as to how things are working back and forth with the overseas companies versus U.S. companies. So you got to check it out though, folks. I'm going to give you the hyperlink, and I'll just click it on there and show you what the page is going to look like. It's the Wall Street Journal put it out, and I think you guys might want to check it out. Seriously, I'm a registered seller on Amazon, but I don't have one of those accounts where I go for I'm consider myself as the frugal entrepreneur, to be honest with you. The only thing I would sell on Amazon, would use their service is for the I think it's only, you're allowed up to 50 items to sell for free, and then after that you got to pay a monthly. I think it's about $39 a month to be like a regular seller on there. Anything with monthly fees like that, I do not I do not get involved with. I'm sorry, I don't. Anything with additional fees, I don't. I pay enough fees for eBay. I don't need to pay additional fees for Amazon. It's either one or the other. You know what I'm saying? But right now, considering the way things are going, I wouldn't even consider going on Amazon. No offense, because I'm not making enough sales to. Half of the times, you're not making enough sales to pay your eBay insertion fees. So let alone, could you imagine? I think it's $39 a month. Can you imagine that there if you don't sell anything and you got that recurring bill every month? And I always say, folks, when I do talk about this topic, if you got more money going out than coming in, that's a problem. It's very slow on eBay, for me anyway. I don't know about you guys out there. Now, there may be heavy hitters out there that may not be experiencing the same issues I'm having with slow sales or no sales. But the thing, getting back to the other thing with that Wall Street Journal video, they're talking about reviews, how fake reviews could hamper a seller's reputation, so to speak, on Amazon, where it could cause them, I think, suspension. You got to check the video out. All right. I'm hoping that ain't the situation here on eBay. Watch that video, and if you get a chance, I don't want to expand too much on that topic, because I have to do more further research, but I hope that same scenario is not happening on eBay. Although with the slow sales and stuff like that, and with the way things are going on these selling platforms, you be the judge of that. Anyway, I'm going to split screen here. I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to touch bases on an article, so you probably wonder, what am I talking about? If you want to advance it, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, I got I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 windows open up there. So if you want to advance to that there, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I highly recommend, if you are an Amazon seller, or if you're thinking of selling Amazon, whatever, you might want to watch this up. Let's bump over here. Let's get right to it. You got over here the URL is ecommercebytes, one word, .com. So it's www ecommercebytes.com. Okay, Ina Steiner is the woman who owns this business, e-commerce bytes. She's the editor. I think she's also the owner. This, and I will also tell you the dates. So if you keep hearing me repeat dates, it's because I want you to know this is not old news. Although this is a couple days old, but it doesn't matter. It's still within the same time frame. If you get my drift, we're still in the month of December, so it's not that old of news. All right, the title of this one goes over here to say, will you take advantage of eBay's free listings? Now, just to expand a little on this here, I just got an offer from eBay, or a message from them. They messaged me saying I have 200 free listings I could use from now, or I think it was from the 19th. Today's the 20th. From the 19th to the 23rd, I get 200 free listings. Am I going to take advantage? Yes. I have a whole bunch of little things I'm going to put up. Being it's not costing me anything, because if if I got a store, with the store, but if I exhaust everything next door, it's going to cost me 30 cents. If these are if a non-store member, it would cost me 35 cents. So, I'm going to take advantage of it. I already activated it, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm also watching, too, when I go on it to make sure I'm not getting charged. If I get charged, then I'm just going to forget about it, But anyway, it goes on to say here, let's read a little on it. eBay is running a repeat of Christmas free listing promotion in its last year. This year's sale also kicks off December 19th and ends to December the 23rd, that's what I'm saying. And like last year, sellers can list up to 200 fixed price or auction listings. So if you are an eBay seller, I sell exclusively on eBay, you may want to take advantage of this here. You might want to jump at this offer while it still lasts. You only got a couple more days, say 3 more days. So if you're doing it today, today's the 20th. If you hope you don't have a lot of listings, I don't have that many to list, but enough. I want to take advantage of it. I want to get my listings in before the 23rd. You might want to check it out. All right, so it goes on here. Can list up to 200 fixed price auction listings. The promotion. Now, here's the thing. I'm sorry I didn't throw this in. The promotion is by invitation only. I'm sorry I left that minor detail out, and people are going to start probably getting upset with me. I apologize. I'm just saying I got it. That's what happens when you're too spontaneous like me. Yes, it's by promotion only, but appears to be more widely available than eBay usual seller promotions. It goes on to say here, the promo may be more welcome now since this year eBay has been focused on flash sales in which it subsidized discounts for shoppers. However, some sellers called it poor timing, explaining that they could have used the promotion early in the month to help with holiday sales. I agree. What they should have done is they should have done this sometime at the end of November or the beginning of December. This way it gives people, gives the sellers a little ample time to, get things in motion here. Now it's going to be like everybody's going to be racing like a crazy person to try to get their listings in. I've been trying to do that today, and I've been concentrating so much on my YouTube videos that I kind of like pushed that aside. And that's really important right now because one is making money and the other one isn't. Meaning the eBay, when I do quote unquote make sales, it makes money. YouTube is not making any money right now. It's a non-monetized channel. Maybe if I ever hit that 1,000 subscriber list, maybe I could put in for monetization and maybe could generate a little something off these videos. Would be nice. But if I can get that by Christmas time, that would be a miracle. All right. So what goes on to say here. Yes, the poor timing. Okay, it says explain that they could have the promotion early in the month to help with holiday sales. Some are saying it's too busy for the holidays, busy with holiday activities to list. It's true. Some people don't have the time to. All right, if you're going Christmas shopping, they're not going to spend time saying, "Oh, I got to go home and list on eBay because within 3 days, I'm going to lose out on these 200 pre-promoted listings here, whatever." So that kind of poses a problem. Then it says over here, one seller wrote that. They didn't sell this close to Christmas. Wait, let me just read this one more time here. One seller wrote that they didn't sell this close to Christmas, which was a walkaway, because of unrealistic expectations around delivery time on part of the shoppers combined with higher risk delivery delays on a part of shipping carriers. I think a lot of people are worried about that. I've been hearing about that talk on other sites too. People are concerned about if they're going to have delays, shipping delays, or if there are items that people do making sales that they're going to get to the buyer on time. Listen, you got to look at it this way. You can't fight Mother Nature. If there's a blizzard or a storm, and jets or jets are grounded, or the trucks, the U.S. Postal Service, FedEx, or whatever, UPS, they can't get their trucks out. You got to expect that. People have to expect that. You can't say, well, what do you expect the mailman to come through the rain, sleet, or snow like that creed? Rain, sleet, or snow, the rain must go through the mail. Things happen. So I mean that's the problem. But eBay will make an allotment for that. If there's a some kind of emergency or some kind of event takes place where something happens in another state, or flooding, mudslides, fires, whatever. They had that there with California. They posted a thing on there that eBay, well, they're aware of it. Let alone they're in California too. But they will make allotments for that. This, I mean, people don't have to really panic and get all freaked out over it. It'll work its way out. Don't worry. All right. So then it goes on to say, last year, one cynical seller noted the proximity to the end of the fourth quarter and the need to report to Wall Street. Need to report to Wall Street the number of listings on its marketplace. Okay. Here's the main gist of this year's promotions. Let me drink a little water here, folks. Getting dry mouth here. That's what happens when you're constantly talking here. It goes on to say, invited sellers who activate the offer to create the listing in auction-style format. Auction style with the buy it now or fixed price pursuant to the terms and conditions set forth herein. Qualifying listings will pay no insertion fee per promotion up to 200 listings during the promotional period as defined below. And then it says all existing seller limits on the account as well as the category item limits still apply and may prevent you from creating the maximum number of listings in this promotion. The promotion in addition to free listings per month as part of the everyday rate plan. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I took advantage of it, folks. I'm just throwing out there. If you guys have the time and you want to take advantage of it, you might want to check on it. I'm not going to expand too much on this topic here. The purpose of this video is just to get the information out there, so you guys could expand on it. And hopefully, you'll embark on it and take advantage of it. For those who are eBay sellers, that is, But anyway, let's move over here. This one here is for Amazon, so you're going to be a little mixture of Amazon and eBay in here. Okay, so this one goes on to say this one came out Wednesday, December 19th. It was yesterday. Yep. 2018. Amazon announces 2019 fee changes for sellers. It goes on to say Amazon announced fee changes on Wednesday that will make it cheaper to sell on certain categories via referral fee reductions. And it says it will generally make it more expensive to use Amazon's FBA fulfillment service. However, we are very pleased to learn Amazon was lowering the FBA long-term storage fees. While some sellers seemed unclear upon hearing the news, the referral fees changes impact sellers whether or not they are FBA. Again, I'm a registered seller on Amazon. I am not at the present time selling on it. That's just the way it is. I got all my listings on eBay right now. I do talk about it every now and then. I would like to put some stuff up there to sell on there, but like I said, what really turned me off about them, every time there was a couple items I wanted to put up, brand name, Sony or whatever it was, HP, whatever it was, with certain types of items I wanted to list, and I had to get approval for it, and I said, forget about it. It's not worth it. eBay, you pretty much can list anything on it within reason, or well, within their guidelines too, we'll see how that goes. You guys out there, this is probably somewhat good news to you in some cases, but for me right now, it doesn't affect me, but I want to share this with you guys. So let's move right along. I'm not going to keep repeating the site, so if you hear me talking and I'm not repeating the site over and over again, it's because we're on it. It's all the same URL. I'm not going to repeat the URL as well. It goes over here to say this one came out Wednesday, December 19th, 2018. eBay did right by this buyer and seller. Okay, it goes on to say, I guess the seller had wrote in, to the seller buyer that wrote in, Dear Ina, I had a customer who purchased a photo on eBay and it was shipped on December 3rd, and the customer wanted the item shipped to another address besides his registered address on eBay. I don't like doing this, but I have in the past, and it did it for a gentleman. As long as the communications between the buyer and the seller are within eBay system, I feel somewhat comfortable shipping to the third-party address. Then it goes on to say here, the item, according to the tracking, was delivered on the 10th, but he did not receive it and filed a claim with eBay after I told him that there was nothing I could do. Okay. Then come Monday morning, I called eBay support, and and I thought this was a problem that was stolen out of a mailbox. eBay gave him a credit, closed the complaint, buyer wins, no seller fault. Basically, eBay paid for the customer out of their pocket. Okay, the buyer is happy, I am happy, and eBay is happy because it has been their experience that the customer will never come back after something like this happens. You know, I just want to touch a little basis on this, folks. I don't want to get, like I said again, I don't want to get too much on here, but a couple of videos, I don't know how many videos back, a while back, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago, whatever, I did a video on porch thieves, and you know, the video, it was in retrospect to a company, I can't think of the name of the company, that was advertising. It was a doorbell alarm that has, not a doorbell alarm, a doorbell, right, that has a video camera built into it. And if you looked at the video, I can't think of the company name offhand. Like I said, information overload. There's too much stuff going on up here. So anyway, and in that video, it showed you people coming up to people's porches and robbing the packages and so on and so forth. Yes, that did deter them because, you know, the way that worked with that video, when I was showing you that, you know, in the description there, how it worked. You could be sitting in your living room or on your computer desktop, and it's Wi-Fi enabled, right? You know, you could see everything that's going on. And it showed you actual footage, right? People coming up, trying to rob the person's package, and the person inside the house, you could do it you could monitor it on your cell phone or your desktop, laptop, whatever. And the person says, hey, put that back. And the person dropped the package and they ran off the porch. And they did a couple of them like that. Here's my suggestion on that when it comes to things getting lost or stolen, whatever. My take is this, and I talked about this in other videos as well. If you are selling something that is, let me take these glasses off for me time. If you're selling something that is $50 and above, all right, if it's up to $50 and you send it USPS, I do everything exclusive with the United States Postal Service. If you use it USPS Priority Mail, you are automatically insured up to $50. Plus, it's tracked. My thing is anything above, like, well, let's say 100 and above, put insurance on it. You know, the insurance, well, not the, well, so much the insurance, but signature delivery confirmation. That's what I meant to say. Well, you couldn't put insurance. You're definitely insured too if it's a very expensive item. But for the most part, if you're selling, let's say, a laptop, and it's going for, you're selling for $200-300, whatever, right? Spend the additional money, include it in your price point, a peace of mind, because here's the thing. Unlike, all right, now, it depends how you set up with UPS. I don't know UPS. I mean, I know of them. I don't use their service, and I use FedEx. I used to use FedEx. I had an account with them, but they were charging me so much money. I found it to be more costly than it was the U.S. Postal Service. So now I closed that account down, and I just use the United States Postal Service for everything exclusively. What I like about the post office is, first off, I could have the letter carrier come on a daily basis, pick stuff up if I'm very busy. And the guy does. He does a really great job. He picks up my stuff. He has no problem with it. At the end of the route, he'll come back after he's on my block, and he'll pick up the stuff, and he scans it right there, and then I have to worry about it. But here's the thing when I get the Postal Service. If you're going to sell stuff, laptop, watches, jewelry, whatever, they come in some, well, the laptops don't, but let's say you're selling watches, they come in small boxes, jewelry, a ring, or whatever it may be, something small. Or again, even if it is a laptop or a computer, get signature delivery confirmation on it. It's worth it. It's a peace of mind, and I'll tell you why. The Postal Service, as far as I know, the way that's supposed to work is the letter carrier will not leave that package at the house unless somebody signs for it. Okay? Now, you don't want to have a thing where you're having your friend or a neighbor come there, sign for the package, and they don't have the key to your house, and they sign for it, and the letter carrier leaves it there. It's going to be gone, right? So it's a defeated purpose. But for the most part, what you could do is just to give the buyer on the other end a heads up and say, write in the description, this item will be shipped. Of course, it's going to have tracking on it. You could say with insurance and signature delivery confirmation. Now, that there will notify them, let them know, a bell will go off in their head hopefully and say, okay, I'm ordering this item. Someone's going to be at the house to physically sign for it. Now, if you do it that way, you shouldn't have any packages stolen. Because the way it's my understanding, once someone, if the letter carrier knocks on the door, rings the doorbell, nobody answers it, he's supposed to take it back to the postal service, take it to the post office, and it'll sit there. Now the thing is, I think they hold it for a couple of days. After that, then they send it back. They will send it back to the sender, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they won't sell it. They're going to send it back to the bar. Yeah, they're going to send it back. If nobody answers, it goes back to the seller. So you might want to do that, folks. And how much it cost? $3, $4, whatever. Isn't it better a piece of mind, right? You know that, and they can't argue with it. They can't say, "Oh, I never received it," because you got the paper right there. It's documented on the system. They'll say, "Well, somebody signed for it." And if you go to eBay and tell eBay with that, say, "Well, I put signature delivery confirmation on it. Somebody had to sign for it. You shouldn't be at fault." Okay, that's a no-brainer. But you see, in this case here, and I've talked about this before, in regards to with the teammates and with the eBay too. There are situations where eBay will help the seller out, defend the seller. But in this particular story, I just got this today, I was reading it, it worked out they're both happy on both ends, the buyer and the seller. Okay? So eBay, okay, you might say, well, eBay, ate the bill there, whatever, but they made good, they kept both parties happy, and that's it, But excuse me, I get these notifications all day long, folks. I'm sorry. Yeah, at least they're both happy, like I say, the buyer and seller. But in this particular case, they did the right thing. eBay did good. But I don't want to expand too much. I keep saying out there, but folks, sometimes I get so engrossed with these things. I just want to get it off my chest and let you guys, just throw it out there. But this is another one. This is good. This one had a good thing for it, I have to say. And again, the story. If you want to check it out and read a little more on it, you could do that. All right, I'm going to bump out of here and go to the next one. This is another one where eBay rep helps bad buyer circumvent seller. Okay, now it's like a flip side now. I know what people are probably thinking, but I'm just saying, and I'm just thinking of my own situation. eBay has been pretty good to me in some cases where they helped me out. I have to honestly say, I know it sounds like a contradiction with this story. Remember, folks, I don't write these stories. That's why I tell you the URLs. I don't make this stuff up. Anyway, let's continue. This one came out December 17, 2018. It says eBay rep helps bad buyer circumvent seller. It goes on to say here, dear Arnie, you might be interested in this one. I received a mysterious message in my eBay inbox yesterday. Subject apologies is redacted. Okay. Hello, seller's name redacted. This buyer's username redacted. This is regarding to the item that I retracted my bid on. Really sorry, but I promise, but I won't be that I won't retract my bid on your items from now on. Please give me another chance to bid on your items because I really, really like your items. Please forgive me. Kind regards. And then it says eBay customer service. All right. And it goes on to say, at first it looked like an eBay employee had been bidder on one of my auctions. It was an apologizing and begging me to remove it from the blocked bidders list. On a close inspection the assumption that some non-existing punctuation, I realized the eBay CSR, customer service rep, in case someone's wondering, was speaking in the first person on behalf of a bidder, and I had blocked because of retracted bids and interference in one of my past auctions. Good thing I had them blocked because they apparently tried to bid on my next auction and discovered they could not do so. I surmise that they called eBay to find out why and were they informed of my block. Not knowing how to reach them, they apparently enlisted a CSR to do so on their behalf. I don't know, if that's a common protocol with them, if they have to do stuff like that there. I don't think so. I wouldn't think eBay would have anything to do with acting on behalf of a buyer. That should be your own discretion. I mean, if somebody did you wrong on eBay, if some person, especially if it was a buyer that was like a chronic problem, and you want to block them for certain reasons, I don't think eBay should be stepping in and be like the third party person here to interact on their behalf. I think the seller in this case here is right what they did. That's my personal take on it. But it is what it is. Then it goes on to say a little more here. Again, I'm not going to read too much on this. I don't want to play too much into it. Well, it's not that much, but it goes on. Then you read the bottom of it. You can read the comments too. I always encourage people when you go to this site here to definitely read the comments left by other people there. They really voice their opinions on some of these things. You have to check it out. Anyway, let's move right along. The next one is, oh yes, Bonanza. Does anybody sell a Bonanza? I signed up with Bonanza, and the thing with Bonanza is this, folks. It's not a bad site. It's not a bad site. They're trying to be like, get up there like with eBay and Amazon, stuff like that. It's not bad. If you sign up with them and you have an eBay account, Amazon, Etsy, I'm not sure the other ones, you can import your listings onto Bonanza. That's what I've done. I know I say I sell exclusively on eBay. I do. I do sell exclusively on eBay. I mean, just because I have a Bonanza, the sales I make on Bonanza is nothing to really write home about. But yeah, you can import your listings on Amazon. From Amazon and eBay onto Bonanza. It's not a bad site. Check it out if you get a chance. Just go to bonanza.com and you can see what they're all about. What I like about it, it's a mirror image of what you got on eBay. So I look at it this way. What you don't sell on eBay, hopefully you'll sell on Bonanza. And what you don't sell on Bonanza, hopefully you sell on eBay, which I would prefer to do more sales on eBay. For the simple reason is I ain't making no sales at all on Bonanza. I mean, for very little sales I did on Bonanza, and like I said again, it wasn't really for me to write. I'm not knocking them. I'm still doing it there. I didn't cancel out my account with the Bonanza because I did make a few little sales from them. But it's not bad. But anyway, this goes on to say this one came out December 19, 2018. Online marketplace Bonanza creates some surprising new tools. It goes on to say here, online marketplace Bonanza is working. Let me move my mouse cursor here. It says over here, working on tools for sellers that replaces eBay's discontinued Turbo Lister. Okay, but it's also diversifying its offerings by leveraging its expertise to create tools for entrepreneurs and software developers, while obviously not on the same scale. It is a strategy that its Seattle neighbor Amazon has used with success. Think Amazon Web Services, which offers web hosting services, the cloud, for other companies. It says over here, Bonanza launched its marketplace in 2008 at the height of the seller's dissatisfaction with eBay, helping it gain traction. In 2012, it launched a tool for sellers called Background Burner, which is good, by the way. I did a video on that there about that, how that works. It's really good. Maybe I'll recap it one of these days. Background Burner to help sellers clean up their product images and made it available to all sellers no matter where they sell online. Okay, look, Bonanza's not bad. Okay, I mean, I do like Bonanza, and like I said, I just wish I could make more sales with them. Matter of fact, I think I even spoke to the CEO, not spoke, but I messaged the CEO, Bill Harden, telling him that I did like their site. I like the way it's coming up. I said it'd be nice someday if you guys could get as big as eBay and Amazon. It'd be nice. And he messaged me back saying, well, thank you for the kind words, yada, 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 and so on and so forth. No, it's not a bad site. It's pretty cut and dry. And if you never checked it out, it doesn't hurt to sign up. I mean, it's not going to hurt, so you should check it out. Just go to bonanza.com and you'll see what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, let's see here. Every time I try to click off and go to a different site, something happens. Let's see what this says here. Let's see. My computer is slow as always. Yeah, this is what it looks like, folks. You can see it's got my name up there, Richard J. Yes. Yeah, I can't say I'm doing phenomenal on it, but it is a nice site. And if you look at it like men's fashion, let's say clothing, let's see what they got in clothing. It is a nice site considering, it's pretty clean format. I like it. I'm seeing for it to load up over here. It's not Bonanza's site. It's my computer because I do have a lot of windows open up. I got 3 different browsers down below there, including this one listing here. And it's taking a little time, but that's because I got stuff running in the background. Whenever it comes up, it would be nice. I just wanted to show you like the layout of it. It's pretty cut and dry, and it reminds you of if you have an eBay store, the format looks pretty much like that. If I can get something here, let's see if there's something else here. I don't know. It's taking forever. Okay. This is what it looks like when you go there. It's not a bad site. It's nice, you know. And I tell you the truth, they do have sellers on here that are like diehard sellers. I mean, I've seen sellers here that have so many hundreds of listings, you know, because I always like to check that out to see just how many people are actually selling on this site. And well, for example, let's see the men's clothing. We click this on here. Let's just see. It's going to take a little more time now. I guess so. Well, I was going to show you. All right, let's see. Like here, it says over here where you get an idea. You can see the seller featured free. See, this is just like what do you call it? It's just like the eBay store. You know, when you go to the eBay store, you can put your promoted items up on the top. It's almost the same format. But I was trying to see, like, if you click on here, like some of the sellers, it'll tell you that they got the same thing top rated on here. I was top rated seller on mine. I don't know. I lost my badge for some reason. I got to contact them. Not that it makes a difference, but let's see if we go to this one here with this person selling Levi Strauss really quick here. Okay. Okay, it says viewers booth. All right, 99.7% satisfactory rating. He's got a little star over here. Excellent experience from start to finish. View the booth. And again, this is what it looks like. Okay, you get an idea. That's the seller's user ID, I guess. VKWare. Okay, and that's what it looks like. It's not bad. It's a pretty clean format. I like it. You know, no complaints for me. I just wish I could make more sales, but no complaints otherwise. Anyway, you know the URL, www.bonanza.com. Check it out for yourself, guys. Okay, now we talked a little about that. Let's move off to this one here. This one here is the eBay displays. This one came out December 19, 2018. Whew. Oh, don't worry, 2019 will be before you know it. eBay displays competitive prices and listings flow. It goes on to say here, eBay announced a new feature for sellers on Tuesday. It is now displaying prices of competing listings to sellers as they list their own item. Okay. Experienced sellers tend to scoff at such features, believing eBay's technology is unreliable when it comes to making accurate apple-to-apple comparisons. In its announcement, eBay advised sellers that as more information is updated in seller community in the product catalog, that helps associate similar products. More competitive, informative information will be available. The move to product catalog is part of eBay CEO Devin Wenig's vision, which includes building out of a portal called Seller Hub. I heard people having a lot of problems with Seller Hub. I haven't experienced them with that. Since he took over John Donahue in 2015, Wenig has been working on a structured data initiative that he said was the key to turning eBay around. eBay had more to say about the price guidance features in this year's spring seller update, but features like price site lead many sellers to believe eBay is trying to drive prices down in an attempt to increase sales with no regard for the seller profitability. Eek. Folks, I read it. You see it is. Check it out for yourself. You want to expand on it. I don't want to get too much on that. Go read the comments below if you get a chance. I'm gonna keep this one to myself. All right, let's go here. Same site, Macari, close to popular selling app in UK. This came out December 18, 2018. Let me move over here a little. This one goes on to say, Macari shocked sellers today when it announced it will exit UK market in January. Oh, close to popular selling app. Okay. In January, the company said it was selling. The company said the selling app will continue to be available in the U.S. and in Japan, where the company is based. Consumers and sellers alike have been expanding beyond the traditional marketplaces to sell their stuff, and Macari has become a popular alternative to eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that. There are a lot of people have been that I've been to other sites saying they're doing pretty good with Macari as opposed to eBay and Amazon. I don't know. I only put one thing on there so far. It's for some kind. It was an electronic Sony thing there, Sony headset and stuff with the headphones and stuff. And I mean, it's only one item, but I just wanted to. I was going to put more on it just to feel the waters, but I think I'll put it on the side for now. Anyway, it goes on to say Macari was created in 2013 by Shintaro Yamada, Yamada, when it launched in the UK on March 15, 2017. It boasted that the mobile app had over 60 million downloads globally, and with the fifth investment around 75 million last year, Macari is set for fast growth and ready to challenge industry giants like eBay and becoming a market leader for community-led shopping, connecting buyers and sellers. If you want to read the rest of this story here, folks, you know the URL. Check it out. And last but not least, time for a drink of water, folks. Man, boy, I tell you, with the hot air in here. And all right, anyway, this one came out December 18, 2018. The China problem in e-commerce explained in a new video. Now, this is the one I was telling you, folks, in the beginning of the video. For those who are now, all right, they're talking about here. So there's a lot of talk about Amazon and eBay sellers, okay, about China and the problem e-commerce. But this one here seems to be talking. It seems from looking at the video, it seems to be pointing more towards the sellers on Amazon. Now, I'm going to read a little of this here, and I'm going to give you the URL. Okay, I'll click the URL on it, and you can check it out for yourself. I know you're probably saying, why don't I just play in here, because I don't know how long the video is going to be. Sometimes I say I don't want to expand on things, and then I end up expanding on stuff, and the video becomes over an hour and a half. I don't want it to get that long. But anyway, let me read this here. It says there's a lot of talk among Amazon and eBay sellers about the China problem in e-commerce, but it shouldn't be put down solely to sour grapes or protectionism on the part of domestic sellers. Evidence is mounting that the problems are real and that the decks are often stacked against the U.S. and European sellers. Some Chinese sellers play by different set of rules, and the stakes couldn't be higher on Amazon, okay, where a great deal of money is at stake, as well as the safety and well-being of consumers. The Wall Street Journal published a video today that digs deep into the bad selling behavior on the part of the China-based Amazon sellers and its ties altogether. It goes on to say here, the journal says in the video, the video explains how sellers are using fake reviews, artificial sales, and even bribes to deceive online consumers. That is not to say sellers outside of China aren't also trying to game the system through bad practices. You don't need a subscription to watch the video, which you can find embedded in this article. Okay, it goes on to say here, for Wall Street, if Wall Street Journal John Emmott can sniff out these issues, one has to ask if Amazon could do more to identify and address them. eBay sellers also face a China problem, made worse as eBay shifts its marketplace to the product catalog like Amazon's, and through its Chinese subsidiary works closely with sellers. They succeed on eBay.com. I'm going to click on that URL over there, and I'm going to show you, but I want to just see something really. I want to just check out the comments over here really quick here. Neither site really cares about anything but the bottom line. All right, this is a comment now. This is not the, coming from, Einer, okay? It says a lot of China stuff on eBay and Amazon is so deadly. Things you would never see on stores like Walmart that sells a lot of made in China. Stores like Walmart take some responsibility and look over their products before they sell them. What eBay and Amazon do is irresponsible. They should not be allowed to profit without responsibility. There is only one way to protect consumers: force Venue to be liable for what they sell. If that non-compliant China power transformer burns down your house, or the unknown, untested chemicals in a China makeup burn your face off, consumers need to be able to sue the venue. And these are comments now, okay? These are people posting comments here. Sadly, Amazon and eBay only care about the bottom line. With Amazon, they care about negative public opinion and balance. That eBay seems to care about short-term profit and has no respect for burned sellers or buyers. Some Chinese sellers play a different set of rules. Couldn't you also say some U.S. sellers play a different set of rules, or some Indian sellers play a different set of rules? Thank you for following up. That is not to say sellers outside of China aren't also trying to game the system through bad practices. There's some more that goes on here. Not that much more, but you could read the rest of it. But here's the link. All right, I'm just going to click on it, and you'll see. Just to give you the link of that there, and you could check it out. It's about 8 minutes long. All right. This is what it's going to look like, right? The Wall Street Journal puts it out. It says over here how scammers in China manipulate Amazon. The Wall Street Journal in the original video explains how sellers, whoops, you don't have to subscribe just like she said there. The Wall Street Journal the original video explains how sellers are using fake reviews, artificial sales, and even bribes to deceive online consumers. This is a problem, and it's been going on for quite some time. But again, check out this video. All right, check it out. You click this on here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And I urge people who are Amazon sellers, or if you are thinking about it, I highly recommend that you check this video out. I've seen it. I'm not crazy about it. I'm just going to bump out of here and go over to the other screen here. So if you get a chance, folks, check it out. I would play it, but like I said, you know, another 8 minutes on to the video here. I don't want to bore you to death. You could do that at your own leisure, but definitely check it out. Anyway, guys, this is Rich Pasini signing off. You're watching Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is December 20th, 2018. I just want to say thank you again to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you get a takeaway from it, and you picked up on something was able, you know, you were able to get something out of these videos I put out. I talk a little about, I expand a little on different topics, folks. So if you are, new to my, to my channel, I'm going to be covering different topics. Like I said, it's not going to just be strictly eBay, e-commerce and so on and so forth. I may talk about different things. So if you want to have a little, if you want to be enchanted with different topics, you might want to subscribe to my channel. I hope you do. I hope you like the content. I hope you like me. And please, if you do like it, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And don't forget that bell notification icon, so when I put up new videos, you'll be updated as to when they come out. But anyway, till next time, bye-bye now.